Hello guys, so welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe, and if you have a question for me, you can leave it in the comment section. So this video majorly, if you find this video, that means you're actually looking for information about Cyprus, North Cyprus, and you have plans of traveling down to North Cyprus. So guys, I'll be giving you guys all the information that you will be needing to prepare yourself going down to North Cyprus. First of all, I want to believe that before coming down to this place, you've already secured yourself an admission. You're already planning on getting that admission that you need as a student, or if you're planning to come in as a worker, you've already gotten the job that you need. If not, I will be making another video. This is going to be a series actually that I'll be making concerning Northern Cyprus and how to get a job if you're outside the country trying to come in with work visa, or if you're a student trying to come in as a student, like with admission, and the costs of living here, in total, the total cost of the total expenses that you will be needing. I'll be making series on it, on all those things. So I hope you guys stay tuned. So that is why you need to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Subscribe to this channel so that you can get the real information out there. If you plan on coming as a student, first you must have secured your admission once again. And if you need help with your admission, I'm going to be I'll put the names of the link somewhere of agents that I know and are well trusted. They won't lie to you and they won't steal your money. They'll tell you the real deal. I'll just name a few agents that I know that works well with the school. And mind you, this video wasn't sponsored by any one of them. These people I know that they work, they're trusted, they're 100% trusted. So coming to Northern Cyprus, number one, we have we have so many different universities, but I know of 3 major universities that are well accredited, and these universities, they're very good universities. They have good programs that they offer. So the first one is Eastern Mediterranean University. Eastern Mediterranean University is a very good university that offers different courses, different program, and they are actually very good, like really good. Like their model of teaching and their system is actually very good. We have also Eastern Mediterranean is a bit more pricier than other universities, but it is a government university, and their tuition fees is actually expensive compared to other universities, but the system is also very good. And Eastern Mediterranean is located in Famagusta, in case for those that are coming in, located in Famagusta. And then we have Cyprus International University, which is CIU. That university is also located in Lefkosia, but the system too is very good, but it is way cheaper compared to other universities like Near East and Eastern Mediterranean University. So, and it also offer varieties of programs, so you can choose from your program. We also have Near East. Near East is also very good. It's very good university. It's also located in Lefkosia. So in case you're coming to Near East, you'll be staying in Lefkosia. And Near East is also very affordable, and their courses is quite their programs are quite accredited. So as a student coming into Cyprus, I want to believe you've done your research. You do a little bit of research concerning your program, because you want to be very sure that your program has been accredited. You don't just want to study and at the end of the day getting your certificate, you find out that your program is not accredited, and then you cannot use that certificate at that point. So I want you all to actually do your extensive research on accreditation of your programs in each universities you will be going to. Be very much sure that okay, this university is accredited, or this program in this university is accredited before applying. So okay, you want to know, I know you want to know like how much does it cost to stay in Cyprus. How much? This is 2022. I believe we all know that things are very expensive at the moment, and right now Cyprus is very expensive, so you need to have a detailed plan for yourself before coming to Cyprus, especially if you know you are sponsoring yourself. If you're sponsoring yourself, I want you to have a detailed plan on before coming here, so that you won't come here and be like, oh, I regret coming to Cyprus, I wish I knew better, blah 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 and blah blah. So guys, I want you guys to do extensive research on your finances, everything you need to know, everything you need to do before coming to Cyprus. Please make research, just research. And this video, I hope it will be informative and you guys will be able to learn one or two. And in my next series also, I'll be able to make a video. I'll make a video on how to find a job or something in Cyprus. So if you're coming to Cyprus, first, accommodation. Now, accommodation is very expensive at the moment, but it depends on the city you are staying, on the city you decide to stay. If you decide to stay in Famagusta is much cheaper than Lefkosia and Girne, which is also Nicosia. So Magusa is actually more cheaper than Lefkosia and Girne. So accommodation in Magusa, for example, range between, we have 3+1, 2+1, 1+1 and studio. So the accommodation can range between 20,000 upward, 20,000 to 35,000 TL per year, and per month can bill from like 1,500 to 3,500, 4,500 per month, depending on the type of accommodation you are seeking. You might want a luxurious apartment, which is way more expensive, or you can just like a normal apartment that you can afford, which is way more cheaper. So depending on your budget, what you want, you can get an apartment again from 1,500 to 3,000 to 4,500, depending on what you want and how you want it. Lefkosia also, you can get apartment for like 2,000, from 2,000, that's per month. You can get from 2,000 to 4,500. While in Lefkosia, you can get some apartments in TL or in pounds or in euros, depending on the one you want. Also, depending on the landlord or the owner of the apartment or the house. So, and Lefkosia is way more expensive when it comes to rents. Accommodation is way more expensive in Lefkosia compared to Magusa. So if you want to, in Girne too, I think their apartment is from, you can get one of £350 or euro per month. Now in now in Girne, they do not have apartments in TL. You can't find apartments in TL. You can only find apartments in euro or pounds, but you cannot find apartments in euro in TL. So Girne is quite more expensive, so that is why most students actually opt to stay in Magusa or maybe Lefkosia. But majority of students are studying in Lefkosia. I won't say majority, but I will say most students or some students would prefer to move down to Magusa, because Magusa is kind of cheaper in accommodation. But if you stay in Magusa, you can actually get transportation from Magusa to Lefkosia. Now we're talking about the transportation. You can get transportation from Magusa to Lefkosia, and the transportation costs like 35 TL for one trip, like going, not like coming back to Magusa. Like going to Lefkosia is like 35 TL, and it's about 45 minutes drive. So let's say you're a student that is staying in Magusa and you want to transport yourself to school in Lefkosia, you can get transportation for 35 TL. Wow. And also they have school buses. School provides bus for students, so you can actually, if you decide to take the school bus, you can take bus in the morning. It ranges from, I think CIU have the bus by 7:30 or 7 o'clock, 7 a.m. While the bus coming back to Magusa is like 5:30, 5 and 6 thereabouts. You get the bus back to Magusa using the CIU bus, which is free of charge for CIU students. But you need a CIU pass to do that, to be able to take their bus. So if you're a CIU student or you are looking to register with CIU, you will need to register for a CIU pass to be able to use their public transportation. Now they also have buses that work inside the city. EMA has a bus that work inside the city, and these buses have different lines and routes that they take, so you can decide to use those services if you don't want to pay for taxi or something to go, like, to maneuver your way within the city. Because to be sincere, transportation now is also very, very expensive. Like, when I first came to the island, you can get a taxi for like 9 TL, you can get a taxi for like 12 TL, but now taxis are now 50 TL. They don't care your destination within the city. That's just their price. They're not going to change it for you. If you like try to bargain with them, they won't even listen to you. So taxis are now very expensive. So if you want to move around the city and you don't want to pay for taxis, you can just try to find out the bus timetable, and then you can you can be going about your business. You can go about your business with the school bus. So now let's talk about feeding. To be sincere, food is very, very expensive. Like right now, it's very expensive. Initially, as a 2019, even 2020, you can take 500 or 600 TL to the market to shop for food stuff, and it will be enough. But as a 2022, 1,500 TL, guys, just budget 1,500 TL to shop for feeding for a month, which is like about almost $100. Because TL, when I'm just making this video that I'm making as of today, TL is like 14.5, 14.83. That's the rate for today. So imagine that's like almost $110 for 1,500 TL. So you have to budget 1,500 TL to buy your food stuff, and it will last you for a month. When I mean food stuff, it means it involves or includes cooking, like the things you need to cook those things. So you need to budget 1,500 TL for your feeding. That is for feeding alone. And also, if you want to shop for your clothes, also I think there are options for markets. Like in Magusa, we have Thursday market, which is every Thursday at City Center. While in Lefkosia, there is every Sunday market, which is at City Center. Not City Center, Terminal at Lefkosia. They have every Sunday market. While in Girne, they have every Tuesday market, which is located in behind Barish Park, depending on your budget. If you want to go to the local market or you decide to go to the supermarket, it's up to you and up to what you have, your budget for the day or for the month, whichever one. So that is that for feeding. Now if you decide to want to shop for wares, that one is also very pricey at the moment. Initially, clothing like wares were very cheap, used to be very cheap on the island, but now you have to budget a good amount of money to get good clothes, because now even a pair of jeans is like 290 TL. I remember before you can get a pair of jeans for like 50 TL, 70 TL, but now a pair of jeans is like 290 TL, which is a whole lot of money at the moment. But then again, I won't blame them totally, because their economy is actually is going through it at the spread, which is, by the way, it's not just the economists that are going through it. But if you're looking forward to be a student on the island, those are the things, like these are the three major things that you need: food, accommodation, be able to pay your tuition fee and all. Now I would not say that Cyprus there are no racism here. There is to some extent, but for you to survive on the island, I think you need to also learn their language, because communication is the key. You have to learn the language. If you're coming down to Cyprus, I will implore you to just try learning, start learning. I know we speak English, they do speak English, but their dominant language is Turkish. They all speak Turkish. Everybody communicates in Turkish. They're also trying now to learn English. They're not all that good in English. So for you to survive on the island, I think you, especially if you have plans to get a job, you need to learn to speak Turkish. At least the basic. You have to learn to speak basic Turkish language. When I came to the island, I did not know how to speak. Like, I could not speak nothing. I didn't even know how to say hello in Turkish. But as time goes on, I had people around me that could speak, and then they were speaking, not all that like clearly, but at least they could speak one or two things. So I learned from them, and then I learned from my where I was at that point. So that was the way I learned how to speak Turkish. So in case you want to learn how to speak Turkish, they have Turkish courses on YouTube. Just type it Turkish to English, and then you learn how to speak Turkish. So you need to learn their language actually to survive on the island, to go about your business on the island. So guys, those are the things you will need to when coming to Cyprus. Accommodation. And now for the because I'm emphasizing on accommodation more, because most people, when they come to Cyprus, they don't have a detailed plan on where to stay. They just come, and after 1 month they'll start having issues concerning their accommodation. So now, if you're coming to Cyprus, have a place to stay. Like, you can even stay in a dormitory. As a new student, I will actually advise you to stay in dormitory, because it will actually help you. You will save more. You won't spend like compared to when you're staying outside school, because when you're staying outside school, you pay for your maintenance, you pay for lights, you pay for water, you buy gas, all these things are very expensive at the moment. So I want you guys to, or I will advise you to stay in dormitory, where you don't have to pay all these bills. It's all paid for, and then afterwards you can move outside school and stay with your friends, or you can decide to stay alone. But if you're staying with your friends, it's kind of, the expenses is a little manageable, because then you have to split the bills with people around you or your friends that you're staying with. So that is what I like. That's the information I have for you guys concerning accommodation and staying inside plus, as they call it, Northern Cyprus. So I myself, I stay in Famagusta, so I've been accustomed to their system here. So guys, if you're a new student and you don't know your way around and you want to know more about these things, you can reach me or send me a DM on my Instagram. I'm open to you guys. I will definitely reply your messages and help you in one way or the other that I can help you, or you can talk to your agents too. They can also help you and put you through. And the school, I think they have international bodies that help with all these things. So you can walk down to your international office and then talk to them, and they can help you with this information. So guys, this is all I have, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And feel free to ask me your questions. I'm open to your questions, and I will answer you if it's concerning feeding, accommodation, and any other thing you need to know. So guys, that is it for this video. I hope to see you guys in my next video. Until then, bye.